welcome back to We're Just Here to Make Friends, episode 3. It's Gabby
and Elisa.
Today we have two special guests from MT27. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Sydney Short.
And I'm Arden Allman.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina.
I am from, I say Texas, but I've lived all over the place. So I'm going to go with San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then our next question that we ask, this is our questions that we ask everyone. Hello. Let's see. What's your grade? I think we already said it, but what's your grade?
Sophomores.
Season
And then what was your CCM audition song, if you even remember?
Mine, I think the ones that I did for CCM, I sang The Beauty Is from Light in the Piazza.
Aww,
And That'll Show Him from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. And then, you don't know this man from Parade, but I would not sing that anymore. Guys, it was before. Anyway, you go sing.
Crazy song choice.
I sang
Exactly.
Once More I Can See from Wonderland. And then Mr. Snow from Carousel, I think. And then I'm pretty positive CCM asked me for a pop song, and I sang Machine Gun by Sarah Bareilles.
Oh. And where did you guys audition?
I auditioned in my living room on Zoom.
Oh. Slay.
I did.
Slay.
Yeah, real.
Slay.
I was at Chicago Unified.
Woo, represent!
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Palmer House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that place. We know that place
Memories.
well. And then last question that we ask everyone is, what was your wild card audition video?
I make homemade chocolate chip cookies, and I also like to do like vlogs on TikTok and stuff. So I made like a little vlog of me like making chocolate chip cookies.
So I was a party princess in high school. So my wild card was like videos and pictures of me being a party princess.
Gosh, which princesses were you?
I was friends with Aurora, Cinderella.
You're a fake princess.
No, I was friends with them. It was Aurora, Cinderella, and then do you know the Drizella? Oh, and Elsa. Drizella, the evil stepsister.
Is
The
she
one-
the pink or the green one?
The green one.
The green one.
Which was surprising because she has like dark black hair.
yeah,
I thought it would be the
other one's a
redhead.
So, yeah.
But yeah, wide range. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was my wild card. It was pretty
Very
fun.
Wow.
That's a great wild card.
Probably thought I
Yeah,
was
speaking of your wild card, Sydney, you said that you
TikTok.
mentioned TikToks. We know, we've done our research.
Yeah.
I have on my question sheet.
How do you
I'm scared.
How do you feel about, being a CCM MT and, having a lot of opportunities on your TikTok to go viral for some pretty weird things? If you just like to talk about that, and then also if you want to tangent into Meghan Trainor commenting on one of your most recent TikToks.
That was crazy.
I think we'd like to see that.
I don't know. I think TikTok's funny, and when I first got here, me and Jack Haratunian got really close, and Jack
Shout out.
also loves TikTok. Shout out, Jack. And we got super close. We were neighbors, and so we would make TikToks all the time, and it was like stupid stuff. Like we made our first TikTok together, which was like theater people like in your moment before song. I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
I sent it to Jameson.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna lie, this is funny.
Yes, it's like stupid songs like Astonishing and Santa Fe, like stuff like that, and we're like,
Right, what you know.
but like acting, and that went viral, and Jack and I were like, wait, we could do this. And like we have like all our nicknames in our CCM group chat on Facebook, you know this, and mine is Senorita Awesome because of
TikToks I've
that
ever seen.
sound that went around that was like, pumpkin spice latte please, I want it freezing, I'm Senorita Awesome, whatever. And I did like a little like cosplay to it,
right?
posted it, it went viral, and I remember I showed up to Sweet Charity rehearsal like the next day, and everyone was like, hey, Senorita. And I was like, like I was so embarrassed, but that's my nickname in the group chat now,
Yeah.
Senorita
Yeah.
Awesome, because of my TikTok.
I think some people were talking about, they were like, why Senorita Awesome? And I was like, why Senorita Awesome? Fake fan.
What are you
fake
talking
fan.
about?
Yeah, the cosplay hands are sort of like infecting MT28. We just
Good.
do it with no shame in public.
Yeah.
It's been happening a lot with Matthew specifically.
Mm.
And Jameson does it like
It's crazy.
I want to see Jameson do that.
It's so
We
good.
filmed- We filmed a TikTok the other day in Starbucks of can't wait to meet you in Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know it.
People in the line were looking
They
at
were
us.
like,
There was like one lady like laughing at us, and I was kind of
At some
I
point, we
love
are
that
gonna
she's
end up
vibing
on
with it.
Barstool Cincy for doing something that's like so musical theater. Honestly, shocked that you guys didn't end up for like
I'm-
any of your
yeah,
TikToks you filmed.
I'm surprised that didn't happen. There were lots of really embarrassing public moments last year.
Mhm.
That is true. I feel like the videos that I try to make go viral, they never do. And then I make a random video and it does go viral. Like I did have a video go on Barstool once. Like this summer, my friend JC and I at home made a video and it
It was in the
Barstool
pool?
reached out to
Was
me.
it the
Yes.
The pool one?
Yes,
like
the
my
pool one.
friends from like home like recognize it.
The pool one was so
Guys,
good.
I don't know. We just like randomly we would say that to each other all the time. Like, you pee in the pool, like as a joke. So I was like, let's make a TikTok. It immediately blew up. Barstool was like DMing me, like all these accounts were DMing me, like, can we please post your video? And I was like, yes, like, yes, you can.
So funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have random luck with that stuff.
And Megan Trainor, I mean.
And Megan Trainor. We went to a Megan Trainor concert with our
So
bigs, and
That was before. What party was that before?
That was before
Capture the Flag.
Right.
We were exhausted. We were like
Yeah.
jumping around at the concert. We were like, okay, like we have to go run after. Like it was like it was so fun. She's awesome.
we just like posted a TikTok, and then that night she commented,
Ugh.
like
We were
literally like
acting-
3
She's such
hours
an
later.
active TikToker though. I
Uh-huh.
see so many of her comments on like people fan videos. She's always like, "Wow, great job." I'm like,
How are you like
Oh,
always,
Meg?
Meg?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm learning a Megan Trainor TikTok dance that me and Nick are gonna do,
Good.
so you gotta learn it.
Oh,
She's been rehearsing
that's
it.
my family.
It's
Well,
a
send it to
dance.
me. I
It's
can rehearse it
It's
then.
really good. It's
being
to the
left
moon.
out.
It's not gonna take it to the moon.
Wait,
Yeah.
we have a surprise for you guys. I
Wait,
totally
we
forgot
do
about
have
our
a surprise.
surprise. Guys,
Is this the
This is the reveal on the pod. We brought more candy salad.
Oh my god! Wait, I'm gonna go get a bowl.
Please do. We don't have a bowl.
I'll go get a bowl.
but
I'll go get a bowl.
we also like we found. Have you ever had these?
No.
Tis the season for gummy sharks. Like they're
Guys,
fun.
This is the first time I'm
It's
gonna
I
leave
haven't
out of frame
had
and
a-
then come back.
oh my
This
god,
Yeah.
guys, this is historic.
Podcast history. Leaving the
Podcast
frame.
history.
But
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
it's kind of all the same things we bought last time.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
excited. Okay.
I think like a couple days ago we went over to your apartment.
Yes, that was so fun.
Yeah, it
That
was so
was
cute.
so
We
fun.
delved into some of the CCM lore. It was cute.
Yeah, there's so much of it.
Yeah,
So much of it.
there's a lot for MT28 to learn, but I feel like we're kind of like getting into it.
I know
I-
you're in the swing of things. Like
I will
Yeah.
say, like, I think one of the hardest parts about being a freshman is like all the jokes and things that like you don't know, and like you feel like everyone is like connected, and you're like, oh, why are we all laughing right now?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know who that person is. Like, it's hard, but you guys,
Yeah, I'm like
you'll
slowly.
click in
So
right
there's
away.
like a CCM department Facebook Messenger group chat, and like everybody has nicknames that I don't completely understand yet.
yeah,
learning
some of them
slowly.
I don't even understand.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I'm so excited.
there are
Oh,
some
I'm a
that
sucker
like
for Nerds Cluster.
when
They're so
we
good.
went to an audition over the not over the summer, it was when we went to the Muni. Franco was #1, like he was literally #1 on the day of, and Sydney was like, should I like change his like nickname in the group chat? And I was like, we were like, oh my god, like yeah, and we were so nervous to do it, and I don't think it's his name anymore, but for a while, like we were like, Franco's #1 because of us, like we.
That's my big.
that's my name.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's great TikTok tangent. Arden, we wanted to ask you about some of your internet history as well. So
Oh my god, I'm scared.
You know, as we research all of our podcast guests, and I have to look here to quote it. So we know you love Taylor Swift.
I do
So some of your Instagram captions down at the bottom.
oh my god.
First one. First one voted most likely to run away with you.
Okay.
And then the other one was shoot, something about heels.
So
Wearing my highest heels, the shining
So-
just for you. Yeah, just tell us a little bit about
Okay.
that.
Ooh.
So yes, and I'm gonna guess.
Yes to that.
I was a huge Taylor Swift fan. I got into I've loved her forever,
Mhm.
but like my sophomore and junior year of high school and kind of into my senior year, I was like I love Taylor Swift. Like that was like my biggest era, and those those captions actually used to be different, but they were old Taylor Swift quotes. But I just changed them after.
Different Taylor Swift quotes.
Yes, after after some pictures were deleted from those posts. So I I was very proud of myself to come up with new Taylor Swift
Honestly,
captions.
amen.
Because the first one that you were
Fair.
talking about was like Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, and I said I have to pivot, and
Oh.
so
True.
I said I have to pivot, and I
And good
said,
for you for taking that step.
and it was the same song, so I thought it was pretty creative, and
Honestly,
so
I really liked the choices.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I thought I was wearing like really bright red high heels, and the other one I was like, that one's good, like that's a good one. But yeah, those are deep cuts. I like forget that that's on my Instagram.
Hey, we
Yeah.
That was good.
Are both of you Swifties?
Mm-hmm.
What are your favorite albums? Top three? Top three?
Top 3 songs or top 3 albums?
Honestly, Evermore.
Wow.
I love Evermore.
Oh, I like Folklore.
Mm-hmm.
Folklore's good too. I mean, they're like sister albums.
Yeah.
They're the same thing to me. I love those. And sorry, I just took the candy.
Yeah, it was alright. Grab another gummy shark.
Crazy. We're gonna break up after this. Arden's sleeping on shark
She
tonight.
can sleep on our couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Evermore, Folklore, Fearless,
Yeah.
Red.
Okay.
I'm a red girl.
I love red.
Why did my voice just crack? That was crazy. I think honestly, Folklore. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm a sucker for her writing. And guys, debut. I grew when I was like very young. I lived in Nashville, Franklin, Tennessee, to be exact. And so like that was huge. I mean, obviously, like Nashville girl. And then probably Speak Now, I would say. As I've gotten older, I've appreciated Speak Now way more, which is weird because it's kind of like a teenage album. But like very recent, like 18, 19, I've loved
Okay.
Speak Now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did I go?
Yeah.
Mine are very different. I appreciate all of her albums for sure. I really loved Midnight's. I'm a big
Mm.
sucker for the pop side.
Okay.
So I will say that. I think Midnight's Reputation.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
forgot about
Reputation, I think, has got to be one
She
of her
has a
best
special place
albums.
in my heart.
Like like the songs on that album. Honestly, everything except for like "Look What You Made Me Do" is great. Like that song, I'm like, oh,
Mama
proud
needed
of
a
you,
single.
but like you're not Beyonce. You won't come out with a revenge song like that. Love her,
I don't
but
like the sharks.
and
You don't
then
like the sharks?
you don't like the Sharks.
I don't really like the
I
sharks.
love
I love the
I like the
Sharks.
Sharks too.
These are the words like look like
Wait, where'd the little airheads go?
And then I'd probably say
Oh. Wait, I can try.
I love 1989 too. Really good. Like Out of the Woods is my favorite.
I saw
Really?
that tour. I saw the
Oh,
1989 tour.
Out of the Woods is my favorite Taylor Swift song, hands down. So like,
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, so do you like Harry Styles?
I'm not like Harry's House. I've seen it 3 times, but I do love Harry Styles. Harry's House.
Have you seen it 3 times?
No, I've never seen it. I've never seen him live.
Me either.
But I would love to. Arden's
This is
struggling.
ASMR now.
Yeah. Oh. Crazy. Okay, Gabby,
Yes.
go.
Yeah, I have number 1, Folklore. Number 2, also Reputation, and then 3, Lover. I will say though, I didn't really enjoy Tortured Poets Department that much.
I didn't either.
I'm gonna
I-
say something.
I did.
I didn't. There are a couple songs I really like, but when it came out, I was like, I didn't listen to the full album for months. Like, I feel like I don't even
I
know
don't-
all the songs.
Yeah, I don't know all the
It took
songs.
me a minute to listen
here.
to the anthology, which is like the second part,
Mhm.
because there's like 3 songs on that I like kind of like. Like
Right.
the rest are like they're pretty and like the
Yeah.
lyrics are good, but like the Black Dog, incredible.
I
uh,
like that one. I do
So
like that
good. The
one.
like I'm screaming. Yeah, but the
Same.
the first
Same.
part of the album though is like I really love it. And I think it's just like I'm not a big fan of Folklore anymore, so it's kind of weird that I liked this
Interesting.
one.
I like this one.
Because I like 3 songs of Folklore and 3 songs of Evermore, which is like
Yeah.
crazy. Like they're on my like Swiftie playlist. And like that's it.
Wow.
But I liked it. I think it was good. It is a more adult album, I can say that. My
Oh,
mom
okay.
loves it.
My
And
aunt
she-
loves it.
yeah.
My aunt lives in Nashville,
Oh.
and like that's when I go to Nashville, I visit her.
Right.
And like she's obsessed with it,
Mhm.
like obsessed.
My
And I
mom
was
will
like,
listen to the whole album front to back.
Mhm.
Doesn't care. Like literally won't like until like and she didn't like Taylor Swift. I did that. I didn't like Taylor Swift
Really?
until like 2 years ago.
Mhm.
I hated her. You you can change.
You gotta give her a chance.
You can get fixed.
I was also a Taylor hater until like freshman year of high school.
Crazy.
If you only listen to like the singles and like the stuff that's just like, I'm sorry, I'm making you like hold this. It's like some like Look What You Made Me Do, or like even some of the stuff that
like Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Like the ones
Or,
that the
like,
videos play.
me. Oh my god.
Oh,
like
gosh.
you have to like listen to her good stuff that's like actually on the album.
The deep cut.
Yeah.
Like Dancing with Our Hands Tied.
Ooh.
Nobody knows that song on
Mhm.
Reputations. Thank you, Gabby. It's the. But I like love that song, and then like Dress. Ugh.
Ooh, sexy.
So good though. So good
Sexy
though.
song.
But like the writing, incredible. Getaway Car. What was the reaction?
Gabby.
Speaking of Taylor Swift paparazzi pictures, Nate
Jones.
Jones.
Wait,
Guys.
good topic. Good topic.
I'm just like,
That's our family.
Guys, so he like was freaking out all night because I want to say like his roommate or his roommate's friend or something worked at this restaurant in New York, and she texted him and was like, guys, Taylor and Travis just walked in, like get here now. So they're like freaking out, like they like change their clothes, like whatever, and like get on a subway, like go down to the restaurant, and I think they're like sitting at the bar, and they like saw Taylor and Travis like come down the stairs, like they were in some like private room, and they like came down the stairs, and so they ran outside to like be able to like see them with the paparazzi, and then that picture was born.
I didn't even see him in the background. I was like,
No, I was like-
he posted a Taylor and Travis picture. I was like, love you, Nate.
And it's him like,
I know, and he's like, oh my god, and he made a TikTok about it. I was like, oh.
and it went viral.
yeah. For those of you who don't know, Nate Jones is your grandbig.
Like great.
Great,
I like
great.
to say
Because
grand
you're my
big
big, right?
anything.
Because you're my big, and then Nick is my grand big, and then Rainice is my great grand big.
Oh,
so he's my
oh.
great grand.
It's
He,
like so
he
much math for
graduated
me.
last year, and we met him at the.
He sang an incredible song in senior showcase.
Yes, at the open house
Shout
last
out.
year, and he was so fun.
So good.
But I love that.
He's all right.
Oh.
He definitely won't listen to this, so shout out.
He might. I'll send
Shout
this
out,
to
Nate.
him.
Yeah, honestly, Nate, watch it.
We're big fans.
Hey, big fans.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was insane.
That
He,
was really
like,
fun.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, that's
wondering
really
why like a picture of them was sent to the group chat, and then I like,
Yeah.
Like, okay.
At first glance, I was like, "What?" You're like, "This is weird."
Why are we sending a Taylor Swift picture? Exactly.
And then I saw him, and I was like, "Oh, Nate."
Aw.
I miss those seniors a lot. They were a good class.
They were incredible.
I remember, I told this to Declan in India, but I remember at open house weekend, they were all like following us on Instagram, and they were like, we're so sad we don't get to like meet you guys, because like me and Nyla and Maddie had already committed, so we were like, we're going to school here, like no question. So they were like, oh, I want to like get to know, like get lunch, and I was like I remember talking to I think Gracie or something, and she was talking about it, and I was like, that's so fun, because like we won't really get to meet them unless we're like do a show with them one day, and then we're like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah, and like that'll be cool. But
It is really cool, and they were like so nice to us. Like we just looked up to their class so much, and our classes like randomly got to do stuff together. Like we did a joint vocal one day, so like all of us were in a room together. We all sang. It took like 4 hours,
But we
but
were all exhausted by the end of it. But like looking back, I'm like, I'm so glad we did that.
but we got to
really
like
fun.
do little things like that with them. And I remember after our freshman showcase, they like texted us that night, and they were like, be at the corner of West McMillan and Calhoun or whatever at 9 o'clock. Like, don't be late. We were
Literally
like,
you guys,
what?
Literally you guys though.
But this was like at the end of the year, so we were like, what?
And there was already a party planned that night, so we were like, "What?" And it was at like 10. So we were like, "Why are we going over there early?" It was weird.
We were so confused, and so like we got there, and they like walk us. They were like, close your eyes, and they walk us into like the little alley between the cage and the lodge. And we opened our eyes, and they were like, surprise! And they like shot out confetti, and they were like, congratulations! Like and like threw us this like little party, like just our class and them.
And they gave us gifts. They gave us like glow sticks and sunglasses,
my
like
God.
little
So
like drinks and
cute.
bags.
If
Like
you
you look around the cage or the lodge and you see anything with like blue, it's blue baby bottle confetti, and it's still there from they shot off cannons. It was
Oh
like
my God.
it, like we all started
balloons.
sobbing.
We were all like, because that was
Yeah.
also like our last night seeing a lot of them, so it was like also kind of
Aw.
sad, but it was just they were so nice to us.
Yeah,
it was
that's
really,
really
awesome.
cool. That's awesome. I feel like going into freshman year too, having like that support system is like crazy incredible. Like we have that too, though. Like the juniors and seniors now are like, oh,
They're awesome.
they're
They
so
are
cool.
awesome.
Like we love them. Shout out. Shout out to
Shout out
Maddie.
CCM.
Yeah, shout out to CM.
Well, we wanted to ask a little bit more about not just relationships dating wise, but like you guys' best friend story.
What a story.
I just want to hear a little bit about, like, you guys are now roommates. You were not
That's
roommates
true.
freshman year because you didn't have a roommate, did you?
I had roommates. I lived at the Verge last year too, and I was in a quad, but I had my own room and I had my own bathroom. So I was like secluded, and I never saw my roommates. They were all seniors, and they were like business and accounting majors. Like one of them was like sports medicine, and so I like never saw them. So I just stayed in my room. But like freshman year, I mean, like I was never home, literally ever. And if I was home, I would go over to Sydney's, and like we would get ready for pre-games, like. When me and Sydney decided to live together, we said that like the biggest benefit was that I didn't have to bring over a bag to get ready at her house anymore. Like we would just get ready together.
Really funny.
So I would be by myself in this like just one bedroom apartment. So Arden would always haul like a bag over with like everything in it. We would get ready together.
So yeah, and now we live together, so it's awesome. Been great.
Your apartment is so cute.
It's really cute.
Callback story.
Oh yeah. This is how me and Sydney became friends, like very, very early on. I kind of like, I really wanted to be friends with Sydney. Like, we like really wanted to be friends with each other.
And I would, over the summer, I would Snapchat Arden, and she would always leave me undelivered. And I'd be like, gosh, she hates me. Like, she thinks I'm so weird.
I was not a Snapchat person until I got to CCM. Like now I love it. Anyway,
I love Snapchat. Matthew is low-key obsessed with Snapchat. He talks about it all the time. He's
Really?
like, I'm a toxic Snapchat kid.
Wait, what's his Snap score? Is it like crazy?
Pull it up. Pull it up. I feel
Mine
like
is
it's
so
like in the
low.
300s.
I was one of those people that created a new account before you could switch your username, so mine is like a lot lower.
What is it?
822,869.
69.
Guys, I'm pretty sure mine's like over a million. So
Really?
Oh, Sydney, that's crazy.
How are you getting these numbers?
I think I'm just, wait, I'll literally look.
Wait, where's mine? I want to check mine.
Everyone
Research time.
Mine's like 130. I know.
I just
know
had
mine is.
Snapchat for a while.
I don't know how to find mine.
It's right here, Gabby.
Okay, so mine is 38,478. So mine's pretty low.
Wait, how do I look?
I created a new account before you could switch the usernames. So like
Wait, am I an idiot? How do I type?
No, right. I've had mine since like
Wait,
sixth
yours is
grade
not
though.
there.
Wait.
Mine is 319,000.
technical difficulties, please. I'm so
That's not
sorry.
bad. Oh.
What's happening, Sydney?
It's not there. Maybe it's
Sydney,
better
you
this way.
snapped too much.
You have like a different profile. You have premium?
No.
Who does have premium?
Snapchat premium.
Jack Haratunian.
That makes sense.
When he like snapped me over the summer and we were like chatting and it had like your little avatar pops up and I was like, Jack, why do you have a dog? And he was like, he was like, I have Snapchat premium, and I was like, no.
Well, the Snapchat premium is funny because you can change like the wallpaper. So like Jack will like randomly change our wallpaper to something
You can
crazy.
change the pictures. It's so funny.
Wait, not without Snapchat.
You
Plus.
can.
What?
Wait, I can do. Wait,
Oh,
I
no, but
literally.
they're like locked.
Really?
Arden's exposing herself right
Wait.
now. She has Snapchat Plus.
No, I
you can,
don't.
like,
I would pin people if
picture.
I could. That's the one thing that I was pissed when they took it away. They like, I can't like pin.
about that.
Where are you?
You can't
I have
pin
people
pill.
pin.
Yeah, me too.
Wait,
I
look.
only
If
have
I
one
like
person pin though.
pin is my number one.
Yeah.
Look, guys.
Oh.
It is.
What is
It
your
is
wallpaper?
my best friend from
I'm gonna
home.
try to set this wallpaper.
Sorry, Gibbon.
Wait,
Shout
I
out.
don't think you can do
I'm
that.
gonna do
Probably
it.
A free wallpaper because there is some wallpapers
Wait.
that are
Maybe
free.
you can do it like on Instagram. You can do like a
because I
free
clicked
one.
on this video.
Snapchat 101 on the pod.
I know, guys. Wait, Snapchat
Wait,
tutorial.
honestly, someone call Matthew.
Wait, Matthew, help.
Wait, do you need help though?
Set as chat wallpaper. Damn it!
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
We'll label it as explicit.
Okay,
We
okay.
can also bleep you, which would be really funny, actually.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, that's.
I
yeah.
really tried.
Snapchat's a place.
That's
Wait,
so-
callback story.
Yes. Oh my god.
No,
Okay. Anyway,
this podcast is all about tangents.
that was
we can
funny.
find those
We
on the
spent
way.
like 5 minutes on Snapchat. Okay. So yeah, last year, the callback list came out, and me and Sydney were like the only two people in our class that did not get callbacks. And the day of callbacks was Joey Basioko's birthday, and so we were like, okay, we have nothing to do. We're gonna go to Big Target and we're gonna get stuff for Joey's birthday, and then we're gonna like, we had it at Maya's apartment. She lives like over down near like the smoke show. I don't know if you know where that.
Yes, definitely.
And so we were like, okay, let's just hang out. So we went to Big Target. It was our first time hanging out alone. We were in this car, and we were like,
We were in this car. We were in your car.
we were in my car, and we were getting birthday stuff. And Sydney was like, I'm kind of hungry. Do you want to like get food? And I was like, yeah, like we can go get food. And she was like, do you like Mexican food? I was like, I love Mexican food.
Like figuring things out about
And
you.
so we went to El Rio
Rio
Grande,
Grande,
okay.
right by like the Planet Fitness near Big Target.
I know what
And we
you're
were
talking
sitting
about,
there and we were like, you know, what we talk about in a Mexican restaurant stays in a Mexican restaurant. And then
We like got in our booth. And
Yeah.
We got our queso. We were just like, can I just like say something? Like, I just feel like we should be in those callbacks. Like, we're the only two people not in the callback.
it was so dumb. And we were like, I don't even care, but like, it's just like weird. Like, it's
We were
weird.
like, I don't care. Like, it's like our first year. Like, we don't even care. But it's just like, why aren't we in there? Like, you know?
Yeah.
That's really funny. And then you guys.
And then we swung on.
And then
so-
you
We're
guys
the
totally
only.
swung on.
Well, Gabe swung on too. Shout out Gabe. But we were the only two people not called back, and then we both swung on for like
Very
live
last
performances and shit.
Crazy, and we're
Sounds crazy.
probably incredible. So sad we couldn't see it.
It was crazy. Crazy time last year. We were talking about it with Tommy today. Like, sickness got CCM last year.
Oh boy.
Hope it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Because you
Oh,
got
for
two
y'all's
swings
case,
right
I was
here.
gonna say.
I know.
It's fun though.
Okay, listen.
It
if I
is
was in here for
fun.
a night, I'd cry.
It's-
I'd so.
I
It
think
is like
the thrill
the-
would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is the craziest experience of your life. Like, I swung on. I got the call that I was gonna like swing up. Nate called me and was like, can you come to CCM like PCT lobby? And I was like,
Nate assistant director.
yes, Nate assistant director teacher.
I saw
And
the
I was
TikTok.
like-
They're like, I'm done. We're done. Yeah, that one. That was funny.
And I was like, Nate, yeah, what's going on? Like, blah, 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 like so stupid. And he was like, nothing. Like, just come to CCM. Just come to CCM. And I was like, okay. And then I got a call from Callie, who was our stage manager, being like, hey, by the way, Rye has COVID. You're going on for at least the next 2 days. And I was like, and this was our final dress. It was Wednesday. We opened on Thursday. And so
I literally just my heart just like skipped.
it
out.
was
I
final
just
dress.
so scared.
Everyone was in wigs and makeup and costumes, and I went on in a Cincinnati sweatshirt and a black skirt, and that's what it was.
Oh my
Like,
Gosh.
it was crazy.
We still haven't gotten our. Sorry, that just made me think. We didn't get our like wig measurements.
We have not gotten our wig measured.
I'm
I'm probably gonna get
Yeah,
mine
I
in
forgot
spring.
about that.
I'll probably get mine in spring.
It's, I mean,
Just a side note.
some of them don't even have wigs.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
who
true.
knows?
I bet you
I
Paris not
doubt.
gonna.
Yeah.
Unless some people have.
I think the boys might get wigs.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like, Griffin, grow out your mullet. And he's like, no. And I was like, me and Joey was talking to him about it too. He's like, no, like if you grow out your hair like starting now, and he was like, no, I want a wig, not doing it.
Yeah, he really.
I'll shave it all.
So yeah, it was
Oh
really
my gosh,
funny.
That's really funny.
But yeah, swinging is
anyway,
awesome.
Joey.
Oh, Joey.
That's my big.
That's your
my
big.
God. That's my
I started sweating.
You said the tank top.
Woo! Yeah.
Anyway, guys, for those of you who don't know who aren't CCM MTs watching this, MT dating in class is like when we walked into our freshman thing, they were like, one of you guys is gonna date or get married or something like that, like one pair. And Arden wants to talk a little bit about that. Arden doesn't want to. We asked Arden for permission to ask this question. To be
What?
honest,
I guess what do you want to know? There's lots of.
when did you decide that you like wanted to? Because I feel like you were like you had to make the decision that you were gonna date someone within your class of what 16 people.
16.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So I went into this school year with a boyfriend I'm no longer with, obviously. And we broke up pretty early on, like October. Like
Freshman school you're talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You said this. I was like, wait.
No.
What?
So yeah, like we last October, and I didn't have any interest in anybody in our class. And Carter Minor can vouch for this because he likes to bring it up to me all the time. He's like, yeah, you said that like you thought all of the boys were ugly and da-da-da. I was like, Carter, you're a big fat liar. Like I like remember this conversation. I was like, yeah, like none of the guys. I'm not attracted to any of the guys in our class. Like I would never date them. Anyway, so I was like not interested, and then we came back from winter break, and I remember like the first day we went back, we all went to Mr. Sushi, which I don't even like. No one goes there. It's kind of like
Isn't
it's
it
probably
that
underneath
way?
you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Isn't it
next
on
to.
back? Yeah, it's on the
It's
back.
on like our side, but like we went to Mr. Sushi, and I remember like seeing Joey and being like, "Oh my god, Joey!" And I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh my god, Joey.
I was like, I was like, "Oh no!" And he also had a girlfriend at that time.
Oh.
So not good,
We're not talking about that.
not good. But yeah. So I was like, okay, like I'm fine. I don't like. I'm good. Like whatever. I didn't tell anybody. By the time I told people, like I told Grace Baker first. I remember that she came back from PCLO, so she had a car, and she didn't usually have a car at campus. So we drove to Big Chick-fil-A, And I
Big
was
Chick-fil-A?
like,
Wait, there's a small Chick-fil-A?
well, I mean near Big Target. I don't know why I said Big
No,
Chick-fil-A.
small Chick-fil-A's in TUC,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So yeah, Big Chick-fil-A.
So Grace, I have to tell you something. And she was like, what? What? She was like, I was like, I like someone. And she went, oh my god, you like Dom. And I was like, oh my god, no.
Sorry, Dom.
No. Oh my god, he's fine.
We love Dom.
I was like, no, oh my god, no. He was like, Carter? And I was like, no, my god. And she was like, Griffin? Like, she was like, and she finally was like, Joey? And I was like, oh my god. She was like, what? And I was like, you can't tell anybody. Like, oh my god. Like, da-da-da-da. And so I just kind of like kept it to my little self. I eventually told like my closest girls, like Sydney, Hannah, and
Which
Grace.
we all knew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
because
tell?
oh my god, it wasn't just me though. It was not just me.
Like those two would be like all like in class, and literally everyone in the class is like, it's like everyone was like shook by it, and then Arden's like, I like Joey, and we're like, okay.
What are you gonna do about
What
it?
happened?
What are you gonna do about it?
I remember vividly what happened was that I had told Grace that I liked Joey, and then we had a class party, and me and Joey were like talking like on the windowsill in UPA.
I probably took a picture of it.
Probably.
We'll find that later.
There's so many embarrassing. We just found a video of like us hanging out, and me and Joey are in the background, and I'm like, that's so embarrassing. Like that's so embarrassing. But we were sitting on the windowsill talking, and this is what like I guess this is what I heard from Grace, but you went up to Grace and were like look at them, and she was like, oh my god, she told you, and you were like, what? And so then I'm
Like, what?
and then so we were like at this party, and I was just walking, and all of a sudden Sydney grabs my hand and pulls me into the bathroom.
Which you would.
And she's
come now.
she's standing in front of the door. I can't leave, so I sit like on the toilet, like just looking at her. She's like, you like him? And I was like, no, I don't. And she was like, we can't live together if you lie to me. You like him? And I was like, no,
Don't lie, don't lie.
maybe. And so it was just a lot of that like back and forth, and I didn't know if he liked me, and then like a one night, then like everything got really broke up. We were both single, and one night we were all hanging out, and it was me, Hannah, Joey, Dom, and Griffin, and we watched an episode of Black Mirror. I haven't even watched Black Mirror.
Weird
We
show.
watched it was the one with the guys in space, and then he came back and he had like weird lives. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But we were at Jack's apartment. It was during Little Women. Jack was gone, which is also at UPA, and Joey lived there. They ended up living together. And everyone was gonna leave, and I was the only one that lived at the Verge last year. So Joey was like, "I'll walk you home," and I was like, "Okay." And so then we were walking home, and eventually he was just like, "So are we gonna talk about this?" And I was like, "I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about." And then he was like, "I like you," and I said, "I like you too." And then we just talked in the we talked, and like 6 months later, here we are. So yeah, and then we like went to formal together last year, and like
What was your first date? Like, official. 'Cause
we
hung out
like
so much before.
it was we like struggled to find like what our first date is, because we didn't go out for the longest time because we were so busy freshman year. We say our first date was like our first like private hangout. I went over to Jack and Joey's apartment because Jack was at Little Women, and we hung out and we watched 10 Things I Hate About You. And it was the day that it snowed in Cincinnati, so we remember that.
So
we
many
both,
magical moments.
we
are
both wore
happening.
pajamas, and we watched it snow outside, and then we all hung out after at Hannah's apartment. We got Wingstop, and we watched Pitch
Wingstop.
Perfect. So it was a good day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like that's gotta be like a core memory day.
It was like, I mean, I told myself a year ago like that this would be what is happening. I'd be like, whatever, like that's Joey, but like it's Joey. Yeah, so I don't know. It's going good. Very, very good. He wants to be on the podcast very badly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Boys, you gotta wait your turn. Hey, we'll call you. Don't call us. Reach out right after watching the first episode. They were like, "What can we be on?"
I feel like they were the first to text us.
But you guys, we had talked to before we even filmed.
Oh yeah.
They were the first to be like, Dom texted me, and I was like, why? It was a group chat. Yeah, it was a group chat with me, Gabby, Dom, and Joey. I was like, what is
Thank
this?
God.
I think no, they want Griffin to be on it, but
Oh.
the group chat was only them four. Griffin's gonna be in it too, and I think Carter and Ed and I think want to be together, and then I think Ellie wants to be by herself, and I think either Hannah or Maya want to be by themselves. No, yeah. We're gonna get everyone. That's the deal. We're gonna probably start doing filming twice a week because once she starts rehearsal, It's all gonna
Yeah,
wrap around time.
Woto.
So we're gonna have to film on weekends during probably the day. So
I wonder if we could get Dila on the pod. Would that be crazy?
No, it's not crazy. You could totally.
I
if you
think
go
we
to
would.
her
I was gonna
office,
say
if
we
you
could
go
do
to
it in her office.
I think she would do that.
It might be like short, but she would do it.
Or like a guest, like
That's our goal.
I guess TikTok maybe.
Maybe I guess
Like we ask a few
I bet
questions.
like Ian. Ian would
Oh my
probably.
God.
Ian during Voco. Oh my gosh.
Do you love him?
We do.
I love Ian.
I love Ian.
We miss him. We miss him so much.
He's awesome. Wait, who do you guys have for Voco?
Rachel.
Oh,
We
she's amazing.
love
Yeah.
Rachel. Oh my god.
Ian's awesome. Roz too.
Oh,
Oh my god. Roz is
Roz is
so
awesome.
cool.
Like-
she's only played for us in auditions. Like we have.
Oh well, she
Jacob
plays every
still.
Voco.
Yeah. She's
she plays
killer.
for all of us.
Did she not play for you guys?
She does. I was
Oh.
just making sure.
Oh
Yeah,
she makes
Ross
Roz.
will be like how Jacob Pretty is kind of like not connected, but like connected to our class. Like he'll probably always play for us this whole year, and Roz will always be with you guys.
Which is really cool.
And she'll be with you next year too.
Oh,
which is
I
really
love
cool.
that. And then we'll come back after the summer and be like, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you guys know who's gonna take over Dila's spot?
No, we have not heard anything.
Yeah.
I know that Jess Harris is getting an office. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we love Jess like so
Yeah,
much.
like last year when there was like we knew there was gonna be like a switch of power because like Diane wasn't gonna be there anymore and like people were switching around and stuff, and everyone was like in our like CCM group chat we were like we have to like email Vince and Rebecca Bromwell about keeping Jess Harris like because everyone loves her, so like everyone is sending like the same email to them like we just love Jess, like please like keep her here. And
Andy sent us a template. He was like, send this and then add your own personal comments at the end.
Oh my gosh. It's like
Um,
voting. It's
it
like
was
sending it to
literally,
like a mayor or a
yes,
governor.
It
Yeah.
literally was like, dear like chair or whatever, and like I sent an email. Like we love Jess,
Yeah.
and she
I don't
does
get
it
to have her this year because I have Dila for
But
Jazz,
Dila's
but like
so
I'm so
great.
lucky to have her all year because
You're gonna. It's gonna.
She's
You know, she's gonna be gone.
she's leaving. We love her.
Jess will
We
stay
had
here.
Pilates with her this morning, and we used the magic circle.
Pilates was rough this morning.
I love a magic circle.
My legs are on fire.
I fear I am sore.
I wanted to be not like your TA, but kind of like I wanted to take Pilates without the credit so bad. I emailed Diane about it over the summer. It was before our tap times got changed, and
Oh,
she came up to me and was like, "You want to do Pilates?" And I was like, "Diane, I can't anymore." I'm so bummed. I love that.
Well,
class.
Ryan's in our class and Sean is our TA. So
Yeah,
but
you're
Ryan
stacked.
just
You're good.
Ryan just like sits in the corner and like doesn't talk. It's really funny. And we're like
Oh,
Ryan, and we thought
Ryan.
Ryan was our TA, and then Ryan's not our TA.
Ryan is not your TA. There was something. Yeah.
Pilates credit mix up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
But
love Pilates.
hilarious. Yeah, it's been really good. I feel like Gabby gets a good break before acting, but I go Pilates and then I have 5 minutes and then I go to Jazz 1. And honestly, thankful because I'm getting so strong. But like, oh, it hurts. And today we had our guest people, and so like MJ did our ab. She was like, "We're gonna do a song for abs," and we were like, "Cool." Oh, it's the worst ab thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, literally, we were doing so many things. I was like, "Do you guys never pushed us as far in like Pilates or anything?" And I was like, after Pilates, we were all like, "We're going to." I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was like, I have to keep going. I just have to keep going. But it was awesome.
Though I like feel like I have like
It's only been 3
You got
weeks,
abs.
and like we
You
are
got
going.
abs.
No, yeah, we were in. Well, ballet, I feel like is one of the biggest like indications that like we're getting stronger because like my attitude's been getting like better and like I can stay relevant longer, and I'm like, huh, interesting. Oh, I
What
wonder
a coincidence.
what interesting, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I love. What did you guys' schedule like this year?
My schedule's very easy. I would say that.
Arden and I were we were going to have literally every single class together. We were gonna like live together. We were supposed to be in the same small group voco, and then I ended up getting switched. And I was like, Arden, we're gonna get sick of each other. But no. But then we ended up getting switched around. So I don't know. We take tap and acting and voco and
Wig and hair? Was wig and
wig and hair.
How's that been? I've seen some photos.
It's been good. All of our classes last week were canceled, so we've only had like 2 official classes.
Wait, why?
Just cause. Like,
Okay, real.
I don't know. I don't know. But so it was nice. We got to sleep,
Real.
which was nice.
Yeah.
But we were working on like pin curls.
Like mannequin heads.
Ooh,
or, like,
yeah,
Jane
no.
pin curls.
I saw the makeup too. There was some
We
makeup
haven't
done.
done makeup yet. I think
So-
that was just on the mannequin.
Oh,
Yeah.
great, even better.
But it's cool. I would say, I don't know, we have to get like those Ben Nye kits, which you guys will end up having to get. And they're like $70.
But you know what their excuse probably
Sorry,
is?
you
You don't have
guys
to buy a
books,
text. You don't have to buy a
Textbooks.
textbook.
They always say that.
That's always what they say.
Same
Piano
thing with
Marvel.
Yep, Piano Marvel.
Well,
They
listen,
say.
I haven't had to pay anything yet, so we're seeing what happens. I'm seeing how far I can make it, but Piano Marvel.
Yeah. I've been like having to go to the office hours every day just to like get the homework done. But I'm enjoying it a lot. It's just the 8 a.m. that is brutal.
It's awful,
Like,
James.
Every Monday and Wednesday, like the night before, we're like, we're gonna go to Market Point at like
Lies.
7:30 in the morning. We're gonna be ready. We like wake up.
We woke up at 7:40 today. And we were like, bagels? Because we've had bagels in our fridge for this week, and just like we make half of a bagel. And literally,
eat it on
I didn't even have time to get water. I'm filling my Stanley up, and I go, I don't have time. And we just walk out the door. It was such a sad realization because I was like, I'm not gonna have water for dance. But you know,
It's really rough, especially like when you like are in a show. Because like next semester you'll have music theory every day.
and I'll be in a show
And you'll be in a
freshman
show.
showcase.
And
Because hair is like
tough.
right after freshman showcase. We'll have freshman showcase, and then we'll have like I think 2 weeks and then hair, which I'm
It's really tough.
hopefully won't be in it. Hopefully yes, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Like love hate relationship with swings, but like hopefully won't be in it. But I will like be there, which will be like.
What's nice about swinging though is that like you have to do so much work and like you watch the show, but then tech week, like you just watch, which is really nice. So you can have
That's
a
really
long
fun.
day and you can just sit down and watch a show. And like as long as you're like keeping track of like your tracks.
I'm just like so excited to
it'll be
hear
good.
everyone every night. Like I get to hear it like the CCM Wall of Sound show before like the everybody else does, and
It's
I'm like
really
that's gonna be
fun.
cool. And
Yeah.
to learn those harmonies. Oh, so excited.
Yeah,
So
but
excited.
not as bad of a tech week for swing, which is always nice because
That's good,
you're gonna
yeah.
be tired, poor girl. But yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you're like, I feel like, what's it called? Wonderful Town is a good timing show. Like, you're not in the very beginning, but you're not at the end of the year. Like, I feel like you guys start at a medium time, and then you're done before what? Christmas? You're done before Christmas, right? Yeah. So it's like,
yeah.
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, we just it does kind of, it's gonna be crazy because we're gonna do Wonderful Town and we'll close on Saturday and then we both start Susical on Monday.
You have one
Oh,
day off.
right.
So it's gonna
I'm
you
so
guys are
darn
there.
excited for
And
that show. I'm
so
so,
it's gonna
excited.
be it's gonna be crazy and we're gonna be here longer after Christmas break. Like we're gonna be here,
Oh,
which like
nice.
that kind of sucks, but it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
because
have
that was the
fun.
whole debacle of like the freshmen
freshmen,
not
yeah.
auditioning thing, which
Yeah.
we were like, what's happening? Just tell us. Because then they
Yeah.
made us audition at the last second. We were like, oh no. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. Do you guys have any, like, I don't know, CCM memories? And honestly, we were like, I said good memories when I first asked Steph and India, and they were like, not necessarily good. Because, like, India told her falling in the pit story. So it's like, it honestly. Exactly. Like moments you have that will forever live in your repertoire of CCM
I
memories.
remember you guys just going live during that like.
Oh my
period.
god.
Assassins was crazy.
Assassins is the most stress I've ever had at CCM.
People go crazy.
Like I went crazy.
She went crazy.
What is it?
I went
Like,
crazy.
What is it? Because I've never played it in high school. Because I know some people do it in
Yeah.
high school.
I don't want to give away too much,
Oh.
but it's
I mean,
just
it's assassins.
it's you
what
have
know.
it's you have a target. Someone has you. Gotta get your target out without
We use
Getting
water
out.
guns.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, last year Assassins was crazy. Me and Sydney formed an alliance, and then
Well, of
I
course
got-
you
I
did. We
got
definitely
out.
will.
Yeah.
Me and Gabby definitely
I
will.
got out the
but-
second day at
Gracie
church.
Parker.
Gracie Parker
On
got me out on
church?
Easter Sunday in the church parking lot. She had me.
Oh, your mom was there.
My mom wasn't there.
I thought she came to Easter. No.
It was just Gracie and I, and we were getting in
You
the
can't
car
have
after
witnesses.
church, and she shot me in the church parking lot. And I was like, what? I could not believe it. It was the second day of Assassins.
Assassins is scary because like you can like if someone in your class has you, like you're on edge all the time. I remember last year.
It's so
I-
dramatic.
It's so.
Oh, I know,
It's
and I
so
love
dramatic,
it.
But like
No.
I took it so I get so competitive, and so does a lot of people in our class. And last year, we had a party. It was the Once on This Island closing party. And Annalise Prentice, I don't know if you know her. She
Yes, yeah.
She was walking around and being like, "Who do you have?" And I would be like, "Oh, I have this person." And she went, "Okay, Monique has you," and then walked away. And I was like, "Do I believe her? Like, I don't know." And so I went around being
it's
so
during the
suspicious
pod.
that Monique had me, and like we were at Monique's house, and like it was so scary. Anyway, so then we had to go live, And we went live, like everyone was going live, and Joey was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my apartment, like I'll see you later. I was like, okay. So Joey's on live, whatever, and we're at Market Point.
Shout out Market Point.
And shout out Market Point. And I'm sitting at Market Point, and someone goes, Joey's live on Instagram. And I go, that makes no sense, he's home. If you're at your own house, you can't get shot. And I was like, that makes no sense, he said he was going home. And so we join the live, and we hear a girl being like, no, you didn't get me, you didn't get me. She was like, I totally got you. And we're like, whose voice is that? Whose voice is that? And we realize it's Monique's voice. So Joey got Monique out, and once you get someone out, you have their target. So I was sitting in Market Point being like, oh my god, Joey has me! And I started freaking out. I was like, I don't know what to do, I don't know. I was taking it so seriously, it was so stupid. And he got me out like the next day. Because I couldn't follow the safe rules. We have safe rules every day. And the safe rules, you had to be in a plank, or else people can get you. And I wasn't in a plank, and he shot me at Market Point.
You know, like in Market Point on the booths, like they have those like bars.
Yes.
Like the booth, and then it's like that the wood above it, the bars. Joey shot her through the bars behind her.
The
It was
wooden
crazy.
slats.
It was crazy. No one saw it.
Because he tried to shoot me before, and Sydney was like, no, I saw that. And he shot me, and he was like, Sydney, did you see that?
And I literally was like, I couldn't lie.
I was so upset.
Do you have to
So
get like
pissed.
video evidence? Or like
No
a
one
link?
can see it for it to count.
No one can see it. It's
That's the whole
shit.
point. So you
Okay.
can't just like if I had you, I couldn't just like shoot you right here because
It's
Elisa
just-
we
Yeah.
would see it.
Oh,
But
okay,
like
okay,
if
okay.
Elisa was like, Cindy, let's go to the like, let me show you something in my room, and Elisa and I walked out, Arden could shoot
that
you.
makes sense.
no one can see
wow.
it. That's what makes it so hard. Is because like you can try if you try to shoot someone and people see you, that person now knows that they have you, and like it's just
Well, it's like maybe travel in groups of 3 for that time. Because if you're like, oh, I'll walk with blah, blah, blah from class, and it's just you two, and then you're like, what have I done?
And it's also scary because like you can be walking with people, but if you're walking with your backs like to like the same person, like they can get you. Like that's how he got me. It was like we were all sitting and like I was with people, but
That's so scary. That's gonna be fun though.
it's really fun.
Yeah.
When does it start?
Oh, it's the very end of the year. It'll be like
Okay.
Who won last year?
Jackson Reagan. We wanted
Wow.
Eden to win so bad. Eden was like
Eden.
Eden killed like 9 people last
Oh my
year.
gosh.
And it got to the point where like we like wanted Eden to win so bad that we would form like a diamond around her when we would like walk to class because we were like, she's not getting out, like she can't get out. Like
Who got her?
she got out because she couldn't get her target. If
Oh.
like 2 days before the final like thing, if you don't get your target out, you are eliminated. Because like
Oh.
I like if I didn't get my target and no one got me, like I could just like skate through, but you have to kill someone in order to win.
Wow. That's
I remember
sad.
there was like an Instagram post about that. About Eden and assassins, and then it was archived. No.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
I'll
mean,
have to ask
maybe.
her about it.
Did it like
Maybe.
disappear really fast?
Wait, yeah, they had to post on Instagram. They had to post on Instagram one day. That was their safe rule. Was she wearing a bunch of hats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
Mhm.
I remember just clicking on lives
They had to
being
go
like,
in
what is
disguise.
happening? Like, because we didn't understand. We had no idea. So we were all just like, oh, it looks like the freshmen are live. Let's like see what they're doing. Maybe they're like rehearsal. And it's just you guys walking through buildings. So we were like, oh.
It
My
was a
old
wild
voice teacher
time.
thought I was on drugs. She called my mom and was like, I don't know if Arden's okay. Like, she keeps going live and she looks really nervous. And I was like,
Oh gosh. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Hannah got a lot of people out too last year. And then she ended up having Ben Chang as her target. And Ben Chang used to live at the Verge. And so I was like, I can get him to the Verge. Like, we're going to get him out. And Hannah bought this saline spray that technically counted as water and it would shoot like 8 feet. So anytime she got people out, it was like saline. It was like really hard. So she was walking around season with this saline spray. And we like stalked Ben Chang for like an hour, just waiting for him to come out of Drunken Tacos. And then she didn't get him. But then eventually she did get him while he was reading the Bible.
oh, church and Bible is crazy.
She was like, I just thought he was reading with a friend. It was like his like minister. Like it was like
Oh,
he
no.
got out reading the Bible, and she was like, I feel really bad.
well,
So,
you know, you lose some, you win
I know,
some.
right? But
That's really funny.
it's really fun. Towards the end of the year, there's lots of like fun stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have any like recommendation for people going into musical theater? Because like we love to point out that everybody came from such different places. And like me and Gabby even have talked about this, and like Declan and India talked about this. Like, what do you recommend like going into the audition process and like trying to find a school, like what to look for and stuff?
I don't know. I think like if I was gonna go through the process again, or like if I had to tell someone, I'd just be like, don't stress so much because
like I always told myself like I'm gonna end up exactly where I'm meant to be, and I did, and like everyone does, and so like it doesn't matter what you do in an audition room, it doesn't matter where you audition. Like I said, like I auditioned on Zoom, like with a track, like it was just like crazy, and then I ended up getting in, and like I'm loving it. Like I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
Well, oh yeah,
So-
because you're a transfer student, right?
Mhm.
So what was that like?
I mean, what do you mean? What was what like?
transferring? I mean, like not being like not liking your program because we
Yeah.
have Morgan in our grade transferred. So
Morgan
it's like,
transferred.
how did you go through that?
I don't know. I think I got to Syracuse, and I kind of immediately, like the first day I knew, I was like, I am not happy, and it was way more than just like struggling to adjust at college, because like everyone like has to adjust at first, and it's hard like moving away from home, and I was like, this is way more than that. Like I'm miserable, and I just had a really weird like roommate situation there, and like it was just not everything. I kept like drawing like the short straws for everything, and I just took it as a sign. I was like, I need to get out of here. And so I reapplied to like 3 schools, and I was like, if I get in, I get in. If I don't, I'll stay here. But if I get in somewhere, I'm gonna go. And I only got into CCM, and I got like waitlisted at the others, and I was like, I think that's a sign.
That's
like, I
definitely
have
a
to
sign,
go.
yeah.
Like it makes sense. And I came to Excited Students Weekend, and I literally just like sobbed like the whole time. I was like, this is where I'm meant to be. But like it's true. Like I'm so happy here. So
That's
I don't
really
know, just-
cool. Yeah,
trust your gut and don't stress, because you're gonna end up where you're meant to be.
Yeah. real. That's great advice. Very good.
I mean, basically, yeah, everything that Sydney said, like, everything happens for a reason. I think that's something that, like, is really hard to remember, especially when you're, like, going to Chicago, going to New York, and auditioning for these people, and, like, they're looking at a picture of you and deciding if you, like, it's hard, but, yeah, you will end up where you need to end up. I remember walking out of my CCM audition room and being like, God, like, I want to go to that school. Like, I didn't really have, I didn't want to let myself have a top school, because I was like, if I don't get in, I'm going to be disappointed. And I walked in, and, like, I learned that combo from Diane, and I was like, I need to like be here. Like this is where I'm supposed to be. But I was in denial, because I was like, no, like if I don't get it, it's fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah,
Cue the
look
confetti.
where we are now. Yeah. Confetti
Cue
emoji.
the confetti. You got it.
That's so
Yeah.
real.
Mhm.
We both walked out of our auditions being like, I literally have a snap. It's like, why was that the best audition I've ever done? And then Gabby's was like, what was it?
It was like CCM audition went so well. Please, please, please.
Yeah. And like, we both were like immediately like, we had not everyone has that too.
Yeah.
Like I remember some people were talking about it. They were like, I kind of walked out being like, if I get in, I get in, and then like they fell in love with it at open house. Like you also did. You said you fell in love more. So, but like I walked out of that, I was like, that's it. Like that is it. And if it wasn't, I wanted to be in your boat too, though. I was like, I don't care though.
Yeah, like I don't
Like,
care. It's
I
fine.
tried just so hard to forget about it. No, that is my number one, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing like we were both in our senior musicals at the time, so it's like it was good to have a distraction, because like don't spend all your time thinking about it is like what I would say, because like countless hours of just being like refresh email. Like the week it was supposed to come out, and then like
that was so annoying. People were like, CCM sending out offers this week, and I was like, whatever. Like, oh my god.
I think the worst is like the parent pages. Like the parents are like, my friend's daughter got this and heard from this school, and you're just like, what? Like freaking out. And these parents don't know anything. Like I can remember when this year when y'all's acceptances came out on the parent pages, parents were like, yeah, but acceptances are coming out next week too, not just tonight. And we're sitting there like, no, they're not.
No, they're
like,
literally not.
This is it. Like we have the Excel spreadsheet. Like,
the Instagram follows.
Like it's crazy when you guys get in. We get a spreadsheet, your full name, like your Instagram, your hometown, your email, and your phone number. And we were like,
email and phone number
and we
also is
sat-
crazy.
We sat in Jack and Joey's apartment, and Joey pulled up his laptop, and we started
were like,
looking. We were like, okay, we were like Maddie Belanoff, MADDI. Like we were like,
all of us typing in
like it was so funny.
Oh
And we were like, is this her? We were like, is this her? Like, da-da-da. Like we like. And some people were private, so we didn't know if it was them. We were like,
I
we
think
don't
I
want to
was
follow
private
them.
then,
It's
because
like-
I just kept getting like requests, because now I'm a public page.
Yeah.
But like I remember I was in rehearsal and I kept seeing my Apple Watch being like,
or
what's
people with
happening?
like common names. It's so hard because there'll be like 5 of them, and you're like, oh my god, which person is it? And like, if they were private,
you
it
didn't
was
have a
scary.
photo, did you?
We didn't get photos of you guys. The
That's
only
hard.
way- the only way we would have known what you looked like if you guys like auditioned on the day that we helped out with, where we like could see you guys and recognize. But I didn't
A
recognize.
lot of
anyone.
us auditioned at Unifieds.
Yeah.
That was a crazy night.
That was so. We went
were
to
so
Wingstop
anxious
and we
to
were
get
like,
the
woo!
list of
Girls' names, and that was really fun.
I'm
We were
so excited to do that to the next class. I keep
said that
thinking about
last
that,
year,
like
too.
things like when you guys were when you sent the like Google. No, it was a BuzzFeed quiz. Which upperclassmen are you? That was
you
the
guys should
funniest.
retake that
You should.
I think we should.
and see.
Who did you
now.
get?
I'm
I
gonna
got
take it.
Griffin.
And I got Ellie,
Funny.
which honestly I still kind of agree with a little
I
bit,
think
but
those both kind of check out.
I feel like they resonate a little bit. But I do want to retake it.
We
actually.
retook it like at like the end of last year, and it was
Oh
like,
wow!
yeah. Well, no, not with ourselves, with the sophomores above us,
Oh,
the juniors.
okay.
Now.
Did they reach out as much as you guys did, or were you guys special? I mean, you already are special, but
No, they did.
Yeah.
I remember getting a lot of follow requests and texts and DMs and stuff. I don't know. I think that's just like
It's
CCM.
just
and, like,
throughout, yeah.
yeah, and like Vince like he sent it to our student reps, which are Carter and Eden, and then they just like texted it to us and was like, here. Oh wait, no, Vince sent it to all of us.
He sent us an email.
He sent us an email and it was to all of us and was just kind of like, okay, here you go, like work your magic. I'm pretty sure that's what the email said. So we all were like, had the green light to.
oh, that's
So
really
you guys
cute.
will have that same thing.
Yeah, that's so cool. I say this too much, but like that's what also made CCM different. No other school does that. As much as they might DM and reach out,
Yeah.
even when I went to tour schools, the upperclassmen were like that was it. Like,
Yeah.
and not saying they're bad programs, they're probably incredible, but there's something about CCM kindness and like the people there, and like
We have
it
fun
is.
here.
We have fun.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work hard, play hard for sure.
Dodgeball on Friday.
Dodgeball on Friday.
Oh, guys,
We're gonna lose so badly.
we gotta,
oh
gotta
my
redeem
gosh.
ourselves.
Crazy.
Gotta redeem ourselves.
We were gonna maybe go practice, but like we don't have
It's
time.
It's more fun if you don't. Like, it's
Yeah.
more fun if you just show up and let whatever happens happen.
Well, also Abigail can't play any sports, so we're already a man down.
oh no,
And
it's
we
okay.
were 14.
There are some people that were cheerleaders last year.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Well, Abigail was medic for Capture
Yeah,
Flag.
yeah.
Remember when
God, if we need a medic for dodgeball, we're screwed.
Oh,
What could possibly
Maddie
happen?
D sitting out of all the dance classes?
Listen, guys, like there are some people when you watch them play dodgeball, you're like, I've never seen that side of them ever in my whole life. Like Josh Devine.
Jackson Reagan.
Whew, that was scary. Cause I was like, Josh, like, you know, like Josh is so fun and like whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, I'm scared of you.
The
Like
whistle blows and it is.
it
like,
is
different
game
person.
time.
Oh
Is
my
it
God.
in the nip? Like,
Oh yeah. We play on
We did it
Nipper.
on Nipper.
I'm so excited.
Is it in the nip?
Yeah,
Guys,
crazy.
that was
like, are there gonna be like random UC spectators? Like,
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. That's
but
even
there
better.
were, like, guys like playing like wiffle
don't
ball
care.
and
Okay.
like soccer.
ball,
Like there's
yeah.
so many people. They're not really worried.
What time is it? 9? 11?
I don't know.
Check the group chat.
I think 11.
I feel
It's gonna be it's 11 because they have to wait for people in the green to get on
rehearsal.
Right.
Yes,
Because
which
last year we came straight from Sweet Charity rehearsal and we were like, okay, let's play dodgeball. That happened with
guess that's
Capture the
fine.
Flag last year too.
Yeah.
We went straight from Sweet Charity
yeah,
to Capture the
this
Flag.
is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
It is very, very fun. And it's fast. Like Capture the Flag was kinda long, but dodgeball goes by pretty fast.
It was pretty
I can
short this
imagine.
year though. I was like, we're done. It was only like an hour and a half later, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're
Yeah.
done. That ending was crazy. But also, like, I know what you mean of like the side you never see people, because
Yeah.
you and Nick were on the other team. My family got split up from me, but I was like, hey Nick, can you help me with my tap moves? He was like, yeah, you want to come a little closer? And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So that was funny, and yeah, we got crazy competitive, but yeah,
There's
it's gonna
lots
be
of
fun.
competitive people. It is always fun. The CCM events are fun. Wow.
Guys, you did it. Anyway.
Oh my god.
how do you feel?
I'm
So
good.
good, just like chills.
I know. I'm glad that
Thank
we
you
made
guys.
it.
Thank you guys so much for being on.
course.
This was a
We-
great episode.
This was an awesome episode.
Thanks for having us. This was very
we were
exciting.
so happy you guys could be here. This means a lot.
Should we say bye to the camera?
Should we say bye?
Bye everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye guys.